Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years. I was listening to an interview with a man named Jim Quick, who coaches about memory and brain development. And there's a point where he's talking about how to cultivate the brain. And I'm going to tie it together in a second, so hang in there as I talk about this. Now, one of the techniques that he speaks about is learning something new. Newness cultivates memory and thought and connections within the brain. And it reminded me of something about job search, that most job hunters develop one or two tactics, one or two techniques, and never really go beyond them. Now, I always try to encourage people, everything works in job hunting. We don't know what the one thing is that's going to wind up getting you the job. We just know everything will work. And if you don't believe me, talk to 20 people about how they found the job, and you'll hear lots of different stories about the things that they did. Now, here's the point I want to make with you. For those of you who remember records, and I'm not talking about CDs or DVDs, I'm talking about the old-fashioned things. They had grooves in them where memory was stored that helped people remember. And there's a fine line between a groove and a rut. Often what job hunters do is they get into the rut and they stop and they keep driving and repeating in that groove over and over again until it digs real deep and they can't get out of it. For most of you, the game plan is to get out of the rut and to get into something new. Do something different. Now, it may not lead to immediate obvious returns, but what you're doing isn't either. Even though answering all those ads and whatever else you're doing, it seems to be worthwhile activity and get results, and it may, but the idea is do things differently. Clean up your desk, start networking with people, go out to lunch, go to a meetup, get to a cocktail party, start talking to people who are different than the ones that you're used to talking with. Surround yourself with people who've got great energy, who are successful at what they do. Get different inputs into your mind. Ask different questions than you always do. Do things differently. You'll find that if you start asking different questions, you're going to get different answers and probably different results that have an impact on your job search. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. Visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. There's a lot more there that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Also, if we're not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/thebiggamehunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. Final point I want to make is, sometimes you need an outside help in order to affect change. Now, we can do the, or I can do the, remediation, like the work for the right now, with a job search makeover, where I sit down with you, dissect everything that you're doing in your job search, give you advice about how to do things differently. It's been very helpful. I've done a couple of them on Job Search Radio, or portions of them on Job Search Radio. But we can also go into a coaching relationship, or I can answer your questions. You can find out about the makeover, about my coaching at my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. There are tabs on the top of the page that you can look for. If you want to ask me a question, you can schedule time through there, or by contacting me through prestoexperts.com, where I'm a job search and career coaching expert. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you enjoy this. Hope you have a great day. Take care.